Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Beautiful Blessed Butterfly. Today we are going to talk about the God who restores. But first we'll read Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 5, which says, I will make breath into you and you will come to life. Now to get into the story about the God who restores. On November 4, 1966, a disastrous and Jurassic flood swept through Florence, Italy. Submerging Georgia, Georgia, Vesa, we own renowned work of art. The Last Supper under a pool of mud, water, and heating oil for more than 12 hours with its paint softened and its wooden frame. Significantly damaged. Many believe that the piece was beyond repair. However, after a tedious 50-year conversation, an effort, expert and volunteer was able to overcome monumental obstacle and restore the valuable painting. When the Babylonians conquer Israel, people felt hopeless, surrounded by death and destruction, and in need of restoring. Need of restoration during this period of turmoil, God took the proper Ezekiel to a valley and gave him a vision where he was surrounded by dry bones. Can these dry bones live? God asked Ezekiel respond. The Lord you also know. God then told him to prophesy over the bones so they might live again. As I was prophesied to Ezekiel recounted, there was a noise, a rattling sound, and the bones came together. Through this vision, God revealed to Ezekiel that Israel restoration could only come through him. When we feel as if things in life have been broken and are beyond repair, God assures us he can rebuild our shattered pieces. He will give us new breath and new life. Now, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 5. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 5. And it says, this is what the sovereign Lord said to these bones, I will make breath into you, and you will come to life. And then Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 5 says, verse 3 says, Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 3 says, he asked me, son of man, can these bones live? I say, sovereign Lord, you alone know. Now, to get into the question for today, the question for today is, what's broken in your life? How might you rely on God to bring
restoration?
Restoration. Let me go to the Bible. What's broken in your life? For me, when I answer that question, what's broken in my life, I can say, well, God, you know that things that I'm on in my life, and you know what it is, and I really don't want to say because I know you know what's broken in me, but it's let you know it's very hard, and it's very hard to live your life the way you want to live it when constantly things you gotta go through when the devil is busy, and even if you're dreaming, the devil could be busy. But you know what I'm hearing, you know what I'm seeing, and things like that, but you know what's broken in me. And why can't you fix why can't you fix what's broken? Why can't you restore it?
Restoration.
Maybe this restoration it, and never go back to having a normal life. Because God, Lord knows this is not normal. And a lot of things could be broken in a life, family, relationship, and it's a lot. First, you realize that you are not alone. Brokenness affects every human relationship and pursuit. Romans 8:22 says that all of creation groan today as it awaits God. Liberation.
Restoration. Liberation.
Liberation. This groaning fills your daily work with setback and frustration. Things don't go right and you make mistakes and experience delay. What more your daily interaction with people who are troubled by sin? There in your own, you have miscommunicated. You hurt other people and they hurt you. This goes back to the first chapter of Genesis, and it continues in daily life today. Thankfully, God provided a way out through prayerful reflection. You can learn to identify what is broken, what one contrary to God's design. You can use confession to get your brokenness over to God. Through Jesus' forgiveness, you can get a blank slate to start afresh, and you can partner with God in His work to heal your broken situation. And we have difficult situation in your life. Ask yourself these questions. What is God's original intention? What is broken? What wants counter to God's instinct? What does God want this to look like? What specific action can I take to help God heal this situation? And you can even pray, say this prayer. God, help me see my life today through your eyes. When something is broken, may I see it for what it is. Make me a partner in your work of restoring your whole world to your good design. Romans 8:18 says, I consider that our present suffering are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. For the creation wait in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed. For the creation was subject to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from the bondage to declare and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God. We know that the whole creation has been growing as in the pain of childbirth right up to the present time. When you are facing a broken situation in your life, identifying your part in the problem can go a long way towards getting God healing. It can feel uncomfortable to look at your own fault. Nobody likes to be told that they are wrong. Admitting it is even worse. That where prayer comes in. Prayer like Psalm 139 invite God to love
Liberation. Lovingly.
lovingly point out what's broken in you. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my thought. See if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Psalm 139, verses 23 to 24. In prayer, you look at yourself in partnership with God. Your goal is to see ways that you have contributed to brokenness in your life. Confessing these things brings you closer to God. It allows God to show you His plan for fixing things on what Psalms 139 calls the way everlasting. And to even try to ask God to search you for any sin you need to confess. Remind yourself that God won't leave you in the depth of despair. God will forgive you and partner with you to lead you to a solution. Confess your sin to God, and God will forgive you through Jesus. Ask God if there are any specific next step you need to take to help heal the situation. Christians throughout the age have also found it helpful to confess to another person. A close friend or church leader can help by praying with you, reminding you that you are forgiven and pointing out concrete next step that gives you the courage and accountability when things go wrong with God's help. God, thank you for knowing me and loving me. I want to partner with you in healing brokenness, starting with myself. Help me see what I need to change and help me admit it. Thank you that you have forgiven me. Psalms 139 verse 24. Search me, O God, know my heart. Test me and know my desires, though. See if there any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So whatever is broken in your life, speak to God and ask and pray to God, fixing the brokenness. Many things in the Bible about brokenness that you can read. And just talk to God and read your word about it. How might you rely on God to bring
Restoration.
How might you rely on God to bring restoration?
Restoration.
How might you rely on God to bring restoration?
Restoration.
Restoration.
Today we're here to honor the legacy.
Restoration. So how might you rely on God to bring restoration? So how might that help? I finally got something. For me, you say how much you allow God to bring restoration. Restoration is that first letting God know, what the problem is, letting Him know what I need Him to fix and things like that, and asking Him for help, and it's letting God know what I'm going through and what the situation is, because and I go into the Bible, so this is what I'm going to read. Make sure you listen closely. And it says, in this devotion, I want to share a powerful word God recently gave me for you. He is not surprised by anything that happened in the world or in your life. I believe this is His response to you. It will change your life for the better forever. Several months ago, He gave me this word for you. That word was restoring.
Restoration.
Restoration. Restoration. He told me, this is what I want you to expect. This is what I want you to say to my people to get them ready for the other side of the pandemic. The other side of this crisis, I want to restore everything that my people have suffered, everything my people have lost. What is on the other side of all that happening this last year? What on the other side of all that the devil has tried to do? Taking lives, destroying livelihood. Stifling opportunity, breaking down relationship, family, and household. I believe a total of restoration is on the other side. I have the promise of Joel chapter 2 verse 25 which says, where God said, so I will restore to you the years that the swarming loose school, swarming locusts has eaten. God said, I will restore to you the year. We have lost some time, haven't we? We have lost precious time, precious people, loved ones, relationships, businesses, opportunity. The enemy has eaten. Devoured, consumed, and destroyed so much. Jesus said in John chapter 10, the thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they may have life, and that they may have it more abundantly. The devil is the thief who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus said, I have come that you will have life in abundance to the full until it overflows. This is the restoration of life God going to give us. The restoration He's going to give you. And want you to believe for it today, because history is a story of loss and recovery. All of human history is a story of loss and recovery. This has been the devil. Modus.
Operandi.
Operandi. So this has been the devil modus operandi from the very start. We saw in the garden the devil robbed Adam and Eve of their
Ancestry.
ancestors. They identity, their equality, their destiny, and their authority. They lost their connection to where they have come from, who they were as God's son and daughter, who they were in relation to one another.
Relation.
They were in relation to one another, and they resort and they feeling inferior. Inferior in trying to control and rule over one another. They lost their destiny, walking in intimate fellowship with their Heavenly Father in the garden, and lost their authority, their crown of victory. Jesus, Jesus had purchased it all back for us with His own precious blood. So it's our time for a total restoration. Restoration. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to believe for it and receive it. And I'm not really trying, but you could read Mark chapter 4, verse 1 to 41, Joel chapter 2, verse 24 to 25, John chapter 10 verse 7 to 16 and Genesis chapter 3 verse 1 to 21. And there's so many more chapters that you can read. Hebrew chapter 4 verse 14 to 16, Romans chapter 5 verse 12 to 21, Revelation chapter 1 verse 4 to 5, Revelation chapter 3 verse 11 to 13, and Joel chapter 2 verse 24 to 25, Deuteronomy chapter 28 to 13, Psalm chapter 23 verse 1 to 6, Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8 to 9, and Romans chapter 5 verses 1 to 5, 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 19 to 22, Romans chapter 10 verse 17, and Ephesians chapter 2 verse 4 to 7, and John chapter 3 to 16 to 17. And it's so much you can read from God and things that you're going through. And different things you can read. And but that's all I wanted to say. But you can read those chapters or you could continue and just type restore Russian in your Bible app, and it comes with all different types of restoration. And you can say this prayer, but when they say what broken in your life and how might you rely on God to bring restoration. And you can say this prayer after you done answer the question. Dear God, part of my life seemed like they will never be restored. I have tried to fix them on my own, but my only hope was restoration is found in you. Is found in you. And that's all I'm gonna talk about. And make sure you guys comment down below, like and share, subscribe, and so we can help each other out. And don't be shy to comment down below. And you can even comment down below what lesson you want to hear about. What lesson do you want to talk about? And you can comment down below. Don't be shy to comment. And so we can help other people and stay on topics that's going to help our youth and our young children. Even for the older people, what's going to help us with our relationship with other people? What's going to help us fix our relationship in our marriage, your boyfriends and girlfriends, your children, relationship in a church, or whatever you may fellowship at home, whatever it may be. What is broken in your life, and pray to God and ask Him, how can you fix it? Get your life back how it's supposed to be. Get your family back where they need to be. And how did it all happen? But Psalm 47 verse 4 says that one thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. And you got children, but you live with other people or your parents, you can still train up your child in a way that you're not supposed. You can still read the Bible to your child if you're living with other people, and if they see their cousin's not doing it, but your child is to teach them don't to be a leader and not a follower. Teach them to stay on the right path and not go into the wrong path. Teach them not to be like other people and to be themselves. Don't matter who you live with. Don't matter if you're the only one reading the Bible and they not about them. This is between you and your father. Not about your sister, brother, cousin, whoever they may be. It's about you and your relationship with Jesus. It's about your relationship. It's about keeping the devil away from you. It's about how you're going to fix your life and live a good life. God didn't make us the same. If God made us all the same, we all will look alike, all will dress alike. And we all would get tired of that. We all be boring towards one another. And people would then probably would not like and try to come out with how can they make people look different. Like a lot of people do now. They see each other. If you're a man, you're born a man. If you're a female, you're born a female. Now science got all this stuff that where you could be something different. But you don't have to be like other people. Be yourself and pray. And do something for life. Do something positive. Do something that's going to change the world. Do something that's going to make your children, wow, my mom's actually helping other people. Helping people with their problems and their situation. I want to be just like her. And then you go tell your child, I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be better than me. And then that's what you want to tell your child. I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to be just like me. Promise me you'll be better than me. Promise me you won't be exactly like me, but you'll be yourself and have a loving heart and do what and be what God told you to be. Promise me you'll be better than me. That's what you want. You want your kids to be better than you. You don't want your kids to be exactly like you or be exactly like the parents. You want them to be a leader and following in God's footsteps, and you want them to be better than their mothers and fathers. You don't want them to be the same. No, you want them to be better. So be a leader, not a follower. Be yourself. Stop trying to be like other people. Just be yourself and let God direct your path. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. Hope you guys enjoy your nice treat. Be safe if you're on your way home from work. Be safe out here. And I love you guys every month. And I hope you guys stay blessed. Hope you guys stay encouraged. Stay in God's word. Be blessed. study His Word, and know you can do all things through Him that gives you strength. Just remember that you can do all things through Him that gives you strength. Just remember that God got you, and restore your life as God was broken in you. Don't be afraid. Ask Him. Don't be afraid to talk to Him. Talk to Him. That's all you gotta do. But other than that, we got for the rest of the day. I love you guys. Enjoy. Have a nice weekend. Stay blessed. Encourage other people. Make sure you guys see my video. Share my video. It can be all over the world, so we can help as many people you can, and let them know how much people love them and how much we care for them, and let them know be a leader, not a follower. Let them know keep on believing in Jesus, no matter what other people think about Him. You keep your belief. You keep having faith. But other than that, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you later. See you later.